Ladies and gentlemen, the chair of the faculty, Dr. Herla McGowan. Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost, Dr. Warwick Arden. The deans of the colleges, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests. Will the audience please rise for the presentation of the colors by the NC State Combined Color Guard and our national anthem led by the Acapology.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Will the audience please be seated? And please welcome Dr. W. Randolph Woodson, Chancellor of North Carolina State University.
Good morning, and welcome to the Lenovo Center for North Carolina State University's Fall Commencement Exercises. Thank you all for joining us on this very special day. I'd like to recognize the members of the North Carolina State Board of Trustees, esteemed guests, and members of the platform party. We are delighted to have each and every one of you with us today as we celebrate the class of 2024. NC State is proud to be the People's University, a significant force in North Carolina's economic vitality and dedicated to improving the lives of all North Carolinians through our teaching, our research, extension, and engagement, and economic development activities. Our university system is nationally renowned thanks to the exceptional students, outstanding faculty and staff, and, of course, the critical funding our state leadership provides to the University of North Carolina system. I want to congratulate each and every one of our graduates today as we celebrate their many achievements and thank them for the role that they played in making NC State such an amazing place to live, to learn, and yes, to work. What you have accomplished throughout your time at NC State, despite, I know, many challenges that you faced, is nothing short of extraordinary. You've worked through every obstacle and overcome every difficulty. We have a lot of celebrating to get to, but first, let's take a moment to hear from our Board of Trustees Chair, Ed Wisiger Jr.
Thank you, Chancellor Woodson, and thank you, members of the platform party, the faculty, and the families and friends of today's graduates. First, I'd like to introduce members of our boards of trustees that are with us today. So please stand as I introduce each of you. Derek Close, David Herring, Jim Holmes, Timothy Humphrey, Wendell Murphy, David Powers, Perry Safran, and Ed Stack. Thank you all for being here on such a special occasion and for the service that you all offer and the hard work you do for this great university. To our graduates, I'd like to offer my sincerest congratulations to each of you. Today is your day and the time where we get to celebrate your years here on campus. And to the friends and families that are here with us today as well, thank you. Your support, your encouragement were a great instrumental part of our graduates' journeys here at NC State. So to the moms, dads, families, and friends, thank you for your support of your graduate. NC State prides itself also in offering our students a unique educational experience that will teach them to think boldly and critically. You've now received this foundation and have the skills necessary to take on the challenges that life will present to you. We're excited to welcome you also to the vast community of Wolfpack alumni and encourage you to stay connected with your university as you begin the next stages of your lives. You're truly part of a great legacy, and congratulations again. We cannot wait to see where your next adventures will take you. And anyway, thank you for that.
Thank you, Chair Wisiger, and thank you to all of our trustees. We also want to thank President Hans and the Board of Governors for their continuous support of higher education across all of North Carolina. Today's a special day. We're welcoming back to NC State our commencement speaker, Rashida A. Hodge. Rashida is a technologist, an executive leader at the forefront of artificial intelligence and emerging technologies that are changing how business operate all over the world. She is the Corporate Vice President for Azure Data and AI Customer Success at Microsoft. And prior to Microsoft, Rashida was a Global Vice President at IBM. Originally from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, Rashida's Caribbean upbringing gave her respect for strong communities and mentorship. In 2012, she founded the Real Hope for Next Gen Engineers Endowment at NC State. And she's focused on investing in and applying female-led companies and advising early-stage enterprise companies as a limited partner in venture funds, How Women Invest, Operator Collective, and Neo Tribe. Rashida earned her bachelor's degree and master's degrees in industrial engineering from NC State. She also holds an MBA from Duke University's Fuqua School of Business. She was honored as an outstanding young alumni from the NC State Industrial Engineering Department in 2018, as well as an outstanding young alumni from the university in 2019. And in 2020, Rashida was named to Fortune magazine's 40 Under 40 list in technology. She was also named North Carolina Tech Woman of the Year in 2021 and received the Triangle Business Journal's Woman in Business Award in 2022. Rashida sits on the boards of Sonotype, a Vista Equity Portfolio Company, and North Carolina State University's Board of Visitors. She's also a part of the Community Foundation of the Virgin Islands and Girls Incorporated. Rashida, you honor us with your presence today, and we can't wait to hear your story and your remarks for everyone this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Rashida Hodge.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Woodson. Wolfpack Nation, are you out there? Okay, it doesn't sound like you're out there. Let's try that again. Wolfpack Nation, are you out there? All right. It is a pleasure to be in a sea of red, and you look absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So, good morning, Chancellor Woodson, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, parents, family, friends, and of course, this distinguished class of 2024. Congratulations. I have to say, standing before you is a huge honor for me. We don't often get opportunities like this to return to the places that deeply formed us and share a message. So to be invited for this occasion is a special honor that I don't take for granted. Thank you again, Chancellor Woodson, for making the call, for seeing me, and for recognizing me in this way. We see you also, all that you've done to help build a university that we can all be proud of. As you prepare for your next phase of life, I hope you sit with all the good that you've done and the ways in which you chose to lead from a place of service over self. Thank you, Chancellor. All right, so Chancellor said, I'm Rashida Hodge, a proud double alumna of this fine university. I am a Virgin Islander, and I want to give a shout out to my Virgin Islands family that's in the house. Thank you for coming. All right, traveled a long way, but I'm an island girl. I'm from the islands. That's where I grew up, okay? Culture is my middle name. I'm a technologist. Some will say I'm the lead AI implementer at Microsoft. I hope you are all avid Copilot users. Okay, fantastic, okay. I'm an aunt of 6 nieces and nephews, and most importantly, I'm a child of God. That's right. All the praise and all the glory. So, over the course of my career, I've been blessed to be at the forefront of the often touted, most disruptive technology of our time, AI. I've been an AI leader with 2 Fortune 50 companies, helping organizations figure out the best ways to implement AI solutions. I've seen the ins and outs of its development, its benefits, its pitfalls, and its use cases. I've seen how the potential of emerging technologies like AI, it strikes awe or fear in some, and early adoption and excitement in others. Now, wherever you land on the spectrum of fear or excitement, I hope you consider this. There is no technology more positively disruptive than the power of your humanity. It's what technologies hope to emulate, but actually fail to capture. The true elegance of our thoughts, our nuance, and our intricacies. Class of 2024, your humanity is the most disruptive technology there is. As exciting and as transformative as AI is, it can never replace the human spirit. Remember, we've seen technology transformation before. Electricity, the computer, the internet, the mobile phone. Actually, before the mobile phone, there was a pager, right? Any page? I had a pager, right? Okay, all right. And now AI. So we know it's not about technology alone. but how we use our humanity to create something with it. Something creative, something impactful, and something meaningful. I've had to learn how to harness the power of my humanity and use it to positively disrupt every environment I'm in. And here's what I mean by positive disruption. Simply put, a transformative shift in either your life or another person's life for the better. So today, I want to take time to share 3 ways I've learned to cultivate positive disruption as a little inspiration as you go forth on your day. One of the first ways is through curiosity. Okay, here's how. I came to NC State based on a conversation with an engineering counselor. His name was Clarence Smith. He could have easily gone through all the strong stats of our school, our incredible programs, our brilliant faculty. Instead, he listened while I rattled off all the other schools with strong engineering programs. And his short reply to me was, Rashida, how do you think you're going to handle the winters there? That was real. Somehow, Clarence knew that would be the selling point for a young Virgin Islander experiencing winters away from her sandy beaches and year-round 80-degree weather. And look, he was right. Honestly, that's what sold me. I came to this university sight unseen. My parents couldn't afford to take me on college tours and visit all the schools I was interested in. So the first time I saw this beautiful campus was the same day I moved in freshman year. I was terrified. I literally felt like a fish out of water. My parents and I didn't know what to do. So much so that on move-in day, while all the other families were bringing in boxes of room decor and pulling up with big U-Hauls and trailers, we entered Owen Hall empty-handed. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. We peeked into the rooms of others to get a sense of what we would need. And then based on our little recon mission, then we went to Walmart. Being a first-generation college student, I knew nothing about what college would entail. But I was burning with curiosity to figure it out. Even how I chose to major in engineering is a message in embracing the unknown and being curious. I came across the career in a book. I had no idea what it was. All it said in this book was that engineers solve problems. And that simple phrase deeply resonated with me and compelled me to explore more. My mom and I went to the library, looked it up in an encyclopedia, the physical one, a big book. Yep, true story. After reading and exploring in the library, I decided that's what I would pursue as my major. That single decision to pursue my curiosity with engineering led me down a career and life path of my dreams. I found that to be a positive disruptor, you must welcome unknowns with curiosity versus reluctance. Because curiosity is the engine that makes reality out of a life you once could only imagine. It leads you down the path of trying, of figuring it out, and seeking and finding new answers. Imagine going from never visiting North Carolina to traveling to over 70 countries. That happens through the power of curiosity. When you are no longer limited by what you've known or where you've been, your life becomes limitless. You engage life from a place of curiosity rather than fear. And that is a disruptive act. The second way I learned to be a positive disruptor is through authenticity. Okay, so let me tell you, when you think about growing up in the Virgin Islands, you're probably immediately transported to an idyllic scene of palm trees, salty air, and frozen drinks on the beach, right? Okay, for tourists, that scene is very true. But for an ambitious young girl born into less than ideal circumstances, that wasn't always the scene I experienced. My mother had me as a teenager. Her decision to have me wasn't an easy one, and it was made less easy by the fears she obviously had as a young pregnant girl, but also by the shame that she endured. I grew up with a deep awareness of this shame, and for a better part of my life, I wore that shame as if it was my own. On some level, college and my future career, it presented an opportunity to escape the realities of who I am. If I could just become someone else or achieve something great, it would negate the neighborhood whispers or community gossip about how I came to be. On a small island of 32 square miles, a dot on a map if it's there, I'll tell you, there wasn't much room to escape the crushing pressure of the weight of the whispers. And that became the driving force for me to succeed. That weight lied. It lied. It told me that I had to become someone else to achieve success. If I could just distance myself as much as possible from the reality of who I am, I could be successful. Hide my accent, avoiding the common question, are you speaking English? Or some of the crazy ones like, did you swim here from the Virgin Islands? Insane, right? Wear my hair in an acceptable way, change my wardrobe to fit in, sanitize my story, assimilate. Instead of seeing authenticity as a positive, I saw it as a weakness I needed to outwork. So I worked hard, extremely hard, sometimes too damn hard. And that hard work came with many perks and recognition, but it also came with being in a position in life where I couldn't sincerely enjoy my accomplishments. It wasn't until I began to embrace, rather than avoid my story, I was able to lean into my work from a place of owning my identity. There was nothing to run from because I was no longer in hiding. I was no longer a fugitive of my past. I can now proudly share, rather than shame, my West Indian upbringing and all of its facets. And the beauty is, the more I've been vocal about who I am and where I come from, it has given others permission to stand in the power of their own authenticity. Initially, I wanted to come up here and share the sanitized, polished version of myself, tech exec, with insights as a thought leader. I did. We're on version 12. But I realized that story and those messages are what you can easily find online. Just Bing me, Google me. What I want you to get is that the formula is not in the accolades. It's in your authenticity. The positive disruptive force is found in you using your authentic story to fuel your purpose rather than hide from your past. It's in you bringing your full self and full story to every environment you step foot in and leaning into the discomfort. Now, finally, the last lesson I want to share on becoming a positive disruptor is through giving. And here's why. Throughout my life, I can easily trace the names and faces of the people who deeply invested in me. Of course, my mother, whose tough love and strong BS radar led me to approach life with grit and tenacity. My father, who taught me the discipline to pursue my goals even when things got tough, especially when they got tough. He went from a mechanic to a local Virgin Island senator and modeled discipline as a key differentiator between those who achieve and those who don't. Or people like Joe Nelson, a former IBM leader who became my fairy godmother and opened up her North Carolina home and life to me while I was in the early stages of my career. and most importantly, the legacy of my late grandmother, Eileen Hodge, a housekeeper by trade, a devoted Christian, and the most tell it like it is woman you would ever meet. It is her legacy of giving and faith that shaped me most. My grandmother, a Tortola woman from the British Virgin Islands, had no formal education. And she stopped attending school, we think probably around the age of 12 or 13. Yet, she raised 6 brilliant children. And the lessons she gave me are PhD proportions. She doesn't have a PhD, but I thought she did. I witnessed how she faithfully gave of herself, her money, and her time to her family, her church, and her community. I saw how she modeled and benefited from scriptures like Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. And it's in honoring her legacy that I made giving a core part of my identity. I didn't want to wait until I was buried, 6 feet under, to make known the importance and impact of giving. I started investing in giving back early in my career, first with my time, because time matters, mentoring students, new hires on the job. As time progressed, as Chancellor said, with an endowment to create opportunities for next generation female and minority leaders. Then with a special gift to honor my mother, Karen E. Hodge, and have the main foyer of Fitz Woolard Hall on Centennial Campus named in her honor. Honoring my mother was especially important for me, not only to celebrate her journey from teen mom to retired hospital executive, but to serve as a reminder to people who look like me or have similar stories to mine that we belong. Our names also belong on buildings. Because where you start doesn't have to be where you finish. From my grandmother, who would have been cleaning that very type of building on Centennial Campus, cleaning that building, to having her daughter, my mother's name on a building, is a testament of God's grace and mercy. Giving will forever be my positive disruption of choice. It's the main way that I add longevity and legacy to any success I experience. It gives my achievements legs and allows me to impact people far beyond myself. I think of who my grandmother could or would have been had she received opportunities for education and exposure. So, actually today, in honor of my grandmother, I'd like to make a very special announcement about my next level of giving. Today, I am establishing a $1 million endowment that will offer full undergraduate scholarships to deserving students from the U.S. Virgin Islands public school system to attend NC State. I can't be the only Virgin Islander to come to NC State. We need a whole lot more. Thank you. This transformative scholarship represents an investment not just in education, but a bold commitment to empowering the next generation of leaders This endowment allows me to give Virgin Islanders an opportunity to further their education at the very place that was formative to my development and my career, the fabulous, the one and only NC State. I so wish my grandmother could see this moment and share it with me, because in every way, my success is her success. It's the legacy she started, and I am blessed to continue. And look, some of you are probably sitting in the audience saying, I don't got $1 million. Good for you, Rashida. Yeah, let's keep it real. When I was sitting where you sit today, I could not imagine giving $1 million to anybody. I just needed to get a job and get paid, okay? I hope you all got jobs lined up. But I hope you also pursue giving, because it just starts with you. Giving of yourself, your time, sharing your lessons. As you start your career, be helpful. Be the person where problems go to die. Because giving has a way of breaking the bonds of greed, hyper-individualism, and inflated self-importance. It points us in the direction of being others-minded. Giving goes far beyond money. It's about giving your time, focusing on the resources you have available to you, and sowing into meaningful actions that improves the lives of others. That is positive disruption. So, to you, the fabulous, beautiful class of 2024, you understand disruption well. Global pandemic, sweeping legislative changes, tense election cycles, war crises across the globe. It is nothing short of a miracle that you have achieved this milestone. You understand that disruption can distract or determine. Distract you from your goals, your hopes, or even your values. Or it can be a determining factor for growth, innovation, and character development. Your presence here proves that you chose the latter, to use disruption to make you more determined to pursue your purpose. Continue on that path. Use your curiosity, your authenticity, your giving to weather the disruptions to come and make positive disruptions of your very own. Because, yes, AI is a disruptive technology, but so are you. Thank you. Go Pack.
Thank you again for being with us today, Rashida. Your grandmother would be proud. And we are. So now let us pause for a special musical presentation from Acapology.
So down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Da ba da ba da bow. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it up before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in the day. But you know that when you can get what you want, or you can just get old. Don't kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, when will you realize the end waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic, borderline tonight. Oh, too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see where you're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine it'll all come true. Oh, when will you realize the end waits for you? Oh, slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Oh, when will you realize the end waits for you? Oh, you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want, or you can just get off. Pick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, why don't you realize the end waits for you?
How about acapology? Thank you so much. Well, and now the moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. We're going to take everything out and we're going to play hockey. No, actually, we're going to begin conferring the degrees that you've all come here to receive. So at this moment, we'll begin the conferral of degrees. So please welcome Provost Warwick Arden.
Thank you, Chancellor. It is great to be here with you this morning, guys. This is a momentous occasion, not just for our graduates, but for our family and friends and supporters as well. So congratulations. Enjoy every moment of this day. We're going to begin with the presentation of graduate degrees, specifically the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Design degrees. So please welcome Assistant Dean of the Graduate School, Leanne Lynch.
Congratulations, graduates. Your hard work in diverse disciplines has prepared you for impactful careers. Thanks to our dedicated faculty, you've acquired valuable knowledge and skills embodying the Think and Do ethos. As you step into the future, we look forward to the positive impacts you'll make in North Carolina, the nation, and beyond. Best wishes for your continued success. Will the marshals please conduct the doctoral candidates to the right of the stage? Will the audience please hold its applause until all candidates have received their diplomas? Chancellor Woodson, upon the recommendation of the Administrative Board of the Graduate School, I'm delighted to present to the following candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Design. Dr. Ed Funkhauser from the Department of Communication and Dr. Scott Despain from the Department of World Languages and Culture will now announce the candidates.
Sharif Hassan Abu Bakr. Dalia El Haroun. Nasrin Elyza Tran. Mishael Al-Juma. Kia J. Allah. Luke Allen. Emmanuel Dodu Amwako. Mirela Artner. Tanmay Astana. Margaret Eleanor McAfee Baker. Emilio Jose Balbuena. Damaris Julia Bates. Grant Thomas Billings. Taylor Broadbeck. James Browning. Olivia Coretti. Vinicius Garnica. Matthew Chenot. Liton Chandra Deb. Chanhong Cho. Kiao Ying Che. Brittany Clark Malone. Christian Colazo. Emily Brown. Raja Das. Tamoy Das. Davy Dixon. Darian Dixon. Dana Droz. Carl Feld. Rachel Gagliardi. Molly Gaines. Cassandra Gluck. Kasema Hamid. Winna Han. Shising Han.
Zach Hetzler. Sarah Lewis Hood. Shima Hosseini Nasab. May Wahid Ibrahim. Rakshit Chain. Shenjing Jia. Sean Lee. Huailong Liu. Ching Liu. Yinhua Lu. Nasif Mahmoud. Runuk Mehutani. Dimitri Maleros. Martine Matayo Campbell. Ian McConnell. Caroline McKinney Aguirre. Tumzed Iban Mintaj. Madison Moore. Emily Nastis. Van Tran Nguyen. Juliana Newsma. Kelly O'Reilly. Namdi Osakwe. Aaliyah James Palmese. Haley Richardson. Caleb Richardson. Amir Hossein Sagegi. Abinosh Sahu. Samayoa Avalos. It's Alfredo Samayoa Avalos. Deasia Sanders. Jose DeSancas. Kara Schatz. Eric Shetik. Celine Schmidling. Patrick Siebold. Busra Shanique. Unirud Seshadre. Tasmia Charlier.
Shudi Shah. Tabila Sharmin. Matthew Hamilton Snyder. Abigail Sykes. Hawe Te. Annie Vogel. Brittany Monet Wake. Xiaoying Wang. Lorenzo Antonio Watson. Doris Wesley. Tu Ning Wu. Xun Xing Xie. Xiliu Xie. Sen Chang. Mohammed Samsul Alam. Xiaoxia Chempong. Nafisa Amin. Stephanie Silsby. Nigel Amwafo Yeboah. Arsalan Tasob. Iram Asempa. Mawali Degbe. Jovica Todorov. Rashid Hassan Bipu. Michael Kircher. Leo Grant Brody. Gokhan Chakir. Ken Crawford. Juan Chen. Xin Shen Song. Sakib Gusar. Michelle Alexa Bartolo. Ryan Bing. Daniel Willard. Sujit Eka. Caleb Mitchell. Tanjim Hossein. Cassandra Williams Dickerson. Cristina Lorenzo Velázquez.
Ubijit Krishnan. Robin Fusaro. Rachel Mills. Kelly Womack Adams. Natalia Yanez Castillo. Magnan Zhao Dennis. Jarhui Chen. Zuyu Wang. Abbas Alale. Joseph Berman. Wentao Liu. Malika Edwards. Wu-Wing Ching. David Elsheimer. Yuhu Gao. Lin Goa. Ya Shen. Kendall Hegman Mays. Harley Lucklear. Deschadel Carlotta Mittman. Alexei Andrei Polenko Jr. Hey. Laura Ashley Lamb. Brandy Dunlap. Kristen Ledbetter Johnson. Christopher Brian Jones. Sandra Cienko Chandler. Stephanie Dawn Lackey. Allegra Madlin. Evelyn Walser Smith. Katina Edwards Townsend. Donicia Joy Barnes. Tiffany Joy Wellington Boss. Jennifer Rogers Hauser. Candace Hitton. Amy Levin Jones. Shelton Gray Langley. Janet Roberts Perkins. Chantel Antoinette Summerfield. Michelle Taylor Bell. M.M. Ephraim Thompson. Mariah Ann Walker. Yolanda Latrice Gillespie. And Kevin Kanizer.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education and Doctor of Design degrees please stand? Will the major professors sponsoring these candidates today please stand with them? Chancellor Woodson, upon the recommendation of the Administrative Board of the Graduate School and the graduate faculty, I present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend that their appropriate degrees be conferred.
Upon the recommendation of Assistant Dean Lynch, the Administrative Board of the Graduate School and the graduate faculty of North Carolina State University, and by the authority vested in me by our Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you individually the doctoral degree with all the rights and responsibilities and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will all the graduates please be seated?
Assistant Dean Lynch will present the candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for all master's degrees, including the professional master's degree, the Master of Arts degree, the Master of Education degree, the Master of Fine Arts degree, and the Master of Science degree, please stand as I mention your college and remain standing? The College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, the College of Design, the College of Education, the College of Engineering, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Poole College of Management, the College of Natural Resources, the College of Sciences, Wilson College of Textiles, the College of Veterinary Medicine, and all other master's programs. Chancellor Woodson, upon the recommendation of the Administrative Board of the Graduate School and the graduate faculty, I present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend their appropriate degrees be conferred.
Upon the recommendation of Assistant Dean Lynch, the Administrative Board of the Graduate School and the graduate faculty of the North Carolina State University, and by the authority vested in me by our Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you individually the master's degree with all the rights, responsibilities, and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will all graduates please be seated?
Provost Arden will recognize several groups of special undergraduate students that are here with us today. Provost Arden.
Thank you, Chancellor. I would like to recognize undergraduate students who are graduating with academic honors. These students may be identified by the color-designated honor sashes that they are wearing. I'll first ask those designated with a gold sash graduating summa cum laude with a grade point average of 3.75 and above to stand and remain standing. Will those designated with a silver sash graduating magna cum laude with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.75 stand and remain standing? Will those designated with a white sash graduating cum laude with a grade point average of 3.25 to 3.49 please stand? Congratulations on your accomplishments. Please be seated. I'd now like to ask those students who have successfully undertaken and completed the special demands of the University Scholars Program, the Honors Program, the Goodnight Scholars Program, the Park Scholars Program, the Caldwell Fellows, or their college or departmental honors programs, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated. The deans will now present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from their respective colleges. Once all the colleges have been introduced, Chancellor Woodson will confer their degrees. Dean Frank Buckless will represent the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the Poole College of Management.
Would the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the Poole College of Management please stand? Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty, I present these candidates who have engaged with our faculty, academic, and industry partners to develop their analytical problem-solving and entrepreneurial approach to address our challenges and opportunities presented, and are now prepared to make our world a better place to live and work. We welcome them as the newest members of our great Wolfpack community that celebrates excellence, innovation, inclusion, and ethical decision-making in all we do. We proudly present these candidates who fulfill the degree requirements and recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Buckless. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Deanna Daniels will present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences please stand? On behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, where we invite all NC State students, not just our own majors, to gain habits of heart and mind that build communities of care, kindness, and empathy, I present today our candidates who boldly shape conversations day after day, week after week, year after year. Mark my words, these students are change agents that build a better future for each and every one of us. Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, I present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Daniels. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Myron Floyd will present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Natural Resources.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Natural Resources please stand? On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Natural Resources, I proudly present these extraordinary graduates who leave equipped to build a world in which everyone is welcomed and empowered to explore, protect, and enjoy the full diversity of our environment and our communities while building justice and sustainability for all. These graduates will steward our nation's forests, parks, wildlife, and water. They will manage spaces for recreation and sport, sustainably engineer paper and other biomaterials, and will go on to ensure the natural world around us continues to thrive for generations to come. Provost Arden, they have fulfilled the degree requirements of our college. I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Floyd. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Mark Hoverson will present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Design.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Design please stand? Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty of the college I've designed, I present these graduates and those others in absentia with great optimism for what they will accomplish. They will shape our cities, protect and restore our environment, develop products and processes that improve our lives, tell moving stories through film, animation, computer games, and visual documentation. Their design thinking will help us understand the challenges we face, generate options to solve them, and thus to design our future. I therefore present these candidates and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Hoverson. Will graduates please be seated? Dean David Hinks will now present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the Wilson College of Textiles.
Thank you, Provost. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the Wilson College of Textiles please stand? Provost Arden, on behalf of the proud faculty of the Wilson College of Textiles, I present these candidates who will epitomize what it means to be a member of the Wilson for Life family. This group of students is particularly special to us, as their graduation marks the anniversary of 125 years of textile education, research, and innovation at NC State. These candidates will design, develop, and market the next generation of advanced fibers and textiles to ensure our first responders and military are ever safer, in fire and under fire. They will develop innovative and sustainable clothing for a circular economy. They will build communities where all are welcome. They will develop the next generation of filters that purify the air we all breathe and the water we all drink, and the next generation of medical textile products like synthetic aortas that extend our lives. Yes, artificial aortas are textiles. I am confident they will show their Wilson for Life spirit by giving support to fellow alumni and the students that will follow them. These outstanding candidates have fulfilled the degree requirements, and I'm so proud to recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Hinks. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Gary Fox will now present the candidates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees from the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences.
Will the candidates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences please stand? On behalf of the amazing faculty in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, I present to you these graduates who are at the heart of our land-grant mission, ready to emerge equipped to advance agriculture and the life sciences, which continues to stand as the top industry in North Carolina, boasting a substantial $111.1 billion in economic impact. College of Ag and Life Sciences graduates are poised to tackle society's most pressing challenges. Graduates, your expertise in agriculture, the life and human sciences, engineering technology, environmental conservation, and more positions you as vital contributors to a prosperous and sustainable future. As you graduate today from both our esteemed college and this fantastic university, remember that you will forever remain an integral part of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences and the Wolfpack family. Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, I present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Fox. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Lewis Owen will present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Arden. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Sciences please stand? Congratulations on completing your degrees. We are very proud of all of you. Your achievements are truly commendable. Throughout your studies, you have been immersed in one of the most dynamic periods in human history. Science is undergoing remarkable expansion, marked by breakthroughs in analytical and computational methods, monumental data proliferation, and the evolution of artificial intelligence and quantum science. Yet amidst this era of advancement, we confront monumental challenges: climate and environmental shifts, public health crises, and national and global security threats loom large on the collective horizons. With your passion and expertise in the sciences, we turn to you to tackle these formidable challenges head-on and forge a path towards a sustainable future driven by data and innovation. Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Sciences, I present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Owen. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Paula Stein will now present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in education please stand? There you are. I proudly present to you these candidates who will be extraordinary educators. They will join a network of NC State alumni who are educating learners in all 100 counties across our state of North Carolina. Because they chose education, they will shape our future. Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Education, I proudly present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Stein. Will the graduates please be seated? Dean Jim Fettner will present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Engineering.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Engineering please stand? Provost Arden, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I present these candidates who stand ready to define the boundaries of innovation and technology. These engineers have not only mastered complex theories, but have also applied their knowledge to solve real-world challenges. They have spent countless hours in labs and classrooms, turning ideas into tangible solutions. They will lead the way in engineering solutions to society's greatest challenges, advancing manufacturing, computing, resilient infrastructure, medical technology, and much more. Their commitment to ethical engineering practices will guide them in their work toward a more fair and just society as they steward our planet's resources. They have shown exceptional skill in teamwork, leadership, and problem solving, essential qualities that define outstanding engineers. These candidates have fulfilled the degree requirements, and I am proud to recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Fettner. Will the graduates please be seated? Now will the deans of all of the colleges and all the faculty please stand for the conferring of degrees. Will the members of the Board of Trustees please join the deans and faculty in standing? Will all candidates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees from North Carolina State University please stand? Chancellor Woodson, as the Provost and Chief Academic Officer, I present these candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements and recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred.
As your Chancellor, I am so proud of all you've accomplished and the challenges that you've all met and the exciting demands that life has to offer you that you're prepared to meet head on. Be proud of your NC State heritage. And as you venture in life, give back to this place, as Rashida mentioned earlier, with your time and your talent and ultimately, occasionally, with your treasure. You know, maybe. Upon the recommendation of Provost Arden, the deans and the NC State faculty, and by the authority vested in me as your chancellor, and that authority by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you individually your degree with all the rights, responsibilities, and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations. See, that wasn't so hard. You may be seated. The final group of students that I would like to recognize today are our newest commissioned officers in the United States military. Would you please stand? These graduates made the additional commitment during their time at NC State to further develop the character, the skills, and leadership attributes necessary to earn the privilege to serve our nation as Army, Marine Corps, Navy, and Air Force officers. Let's give these officers, our veteran graduates, and their family and friends, and all the members of our military community a round of applause and thank them for their service to our country. Please be seated. And now that we have officially conferred degrees, let's take a look back at a few facts and figures about today's graduates. Well, those stats are incredible. Of course, you wonder, where is everyone? Well, you're here, and that's the most important thing. This is truly an amazingly impactful and diverse group. And we're so proud of each and every one of you. So let's hear from one of our many exceptional graduates now. You know, each semester the Commencement Advisory Committee is charged with conducting a campus-wide search to select one graduating student to deliver a message on behalf of the entire graduating class. At this morning's commencement exercises, we're delighted to have with us Poole College of Management graduate Elyza Tran. Elyza Tran joined the Wolfpack in the fall of 2021 and was active in several student organizations during her time at NC State, including the Poole College of Management Student Ambassadors, the Pre-Law Society, and so many other organizations. She served as Vice President of Inclusion for Pi Beta Phi and Vice President for Administration and Finance for the Order of Omega and Vice President of the Programs and Events for the Society of Human Resource Management. And in her time at NC State, Elyza gained valuable experience through internships at Deloitte, Truist, ABB, and the U.S. Department of Commerce. That's the do part of Think and Do. A three-time Independent Insurance Agents of North Carolina scholarship recipient, Elyza is graduating with a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in information technology and a minor in English. She will return to Deloitte in Charlotte, North Carolina as a wealth management analyst following graduation. So everyone join me in welcoming Elyza Tran.
Good morning, proud families, esteemed faculty and staff, honored guests, alumni, and most importantly, my fellow class of 2024 graduates. Today isn't just about the culmination of our hard work, but it is also about reflecting on our journey that has led us to this very moment. Each of us has a unique story, stories filled with testimonies of triumph, moments of perseverance, and the unwavering support of those who believe in us. I stand before you today as a product of that support and the profound lessons instilled in me by my parents, lessons of what we call Hy-Sinh, a Vietnamese word deeply rooted in sacrifice and selflessness. It is a word that carries weight, one that resonates not just within the context of my family's journey, but also within the collective experiences we've shared as a pack. Hy-Sinh embodies the idea that true success often demands sacrifice. My parents made a great sacrifice when they decided to leave the comfort of their homes to provide me with opportunities they could only dream of. Their journey from Vietnam to America was not merely a physical relocation, but a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a willingness to undergo hardship in pursuit of a brighter future. I hope they can say that their sacrifices were not in vain, as it has always been their dream to see me walk across the stage, and it has always been my dream to be speaking on it. Their sacrifices, however, are not unique, as I'm sure many of you can relate to this sentiment, understanding the sacrifices made by your own loved ones to support you on this journey. But let's not forget about the sacrifices we've made as students. We've traded sleep for study sessions, leisure for learning, and comfort for growth. We've overcome countless challenges, surmounted overwhelming odds, and persevered in the face of adversity, believing in the potential of what lies ahead even when the outcome felt uncertain. Today, as we celebrate our achievements, let us also recognize the ripple effect of our actions. Just as a stone creates ripples in a pond, every decision we make and every sacrifice we endure has the potential to reverberate far beyond ourselves. Take, for instance, the remarkable achievements of our men's and women's basketball teams, who earlier this year defied the odds. I mean, who would have thought that the buzzer beater against Virginia would have led us to overtime and ultimately the Final Four? Their success is a powerful reminder that dedication and sacrifice can open doors to extraordinary possibilities. Yet amid moments of triumph, we cannot ignore the colossal ripple effect of COVID-19. Our graduating class has faced unprecedented challenges when we sacrificed our sense of normalcy, our social connections, and tragically for some, even our loved ones. These sacrifices were not made lightly, but they prove that in the hardest of times, sacrifice can ignite growth and unity. As we embark on this next phase of our lives, let us carry forward the resilience forged in the crucible of adversity and the hope that even when we don't see the immediate results of our sacrifices, we possess the ability to overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. Let us remember that we are never alone. We are all united under and guided by the ethos of our university: think and do. This motto encapsulates the essence of the indomitable Wolfpack spirit, where we carry with us not only a relentless pursuit of knowledge from the past and the dreams of the future, but also the sacrifices that have shaped our journey. These sacrifices do not always reveal their true worth in the moment, but they ultimately commit us to action and impact. So, go forth with courage, compassion, and conviction, knowing that our sacrifices have the power to shape the world around us. Embrace the uncertainty of what our sacrifices might lead to, for the path to success is often shaped by what we give, not just what we gain. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you, and go Pack.
Thank you, Elyza. I would like the graduating class of 2024 to join me in recognizing a couple of very special groups of people in the audience today. First, let me acknowledge the members of the Golden Grad Forever Club seated at the bottom of section 102 over here. These are graduates that graduated from NC State over 50 years ago. Stand if you can. Next, and this is really a big one, would all the families and friends of our graduates please stand so that our graduates may honor you and thank you for all the sacrifices you've made for them. You're welcome. That's the seventh inning stretch. The turning of the tassel is symbolic of turning another page in one's life. I would like to ask our student speaker to come to the podium to lead the traditional turning of the tassel. And let me also ask Ryan DeJong, president of our Alumni Association Board of Directors, to come forward. Will all of our graduates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees please stand with Elyza as she leads us in the traditional turning of the tassel.
It is indeed my honor to lead my fellow graduates of the class of 2024 in the turning of the tassel.
On behalf of the NC State Alumni Association and more than 300,000 living NC State alumni, it's my happy and humble pleasure and privilege to welcome this class of 2024 into our Wolfpack alumni family. But as you move forward from here today, I encourage you to come back to campus and visit. I encourage you to volunteer, because giving of your time and your experiences to that next generation of our Wolfpack Nation, it's going to make them stronger. And it's going to help you feel more connected to this place. There's so many university programs and operations. Seek them out. Seek out the ones that you're most passionate in, because those are the ones where you're going to make the biggest impact. And also, I encourage you to howl back to your alma mater. Stay in touch with us. Share those experiences when you come back to campus. Professional learnings and leadership experience, share them. Please utilize the NC State Alumni Association, your Wolfpack Nation, your alumni family. We are the conduit for you to stay connected to this great university and its future exceptional student bodies. Now, we're going to do a tradition, time-honored. Those of you who have a class ring on today, take a look at it. I want to make sure that you have turned that block S so that the N is facing outward. This is a time-honored tradition that symbolizes not just your graduation, but it's a mark of the outstanding achievements that you've made here. Now, everyone, please join me in giving the class of 2024 a congratulatory round of applause. We wish you all the best in your careers and the rest of your life. We're really excited to help keep you connected and actively engaged with NC State University. And with that, congratulations, and go Pack!
It's been a great morning, and it's been great to be with all of you as we celebrate the class of 2024. Following the singing of the alma mater, the recessional will begin. Please remain in your seats until the platform party, the faculty, and our doctoral graduates have completed the recessional. I sincerely want to thank each and every one of you for being part of this great celebration. Graduates, we wouldn't be here today without your hard work. We're very proud of everything you've accomplished and look forward to your very bright future. I'm very confident that your future is bright. It is time to take your knowledge, your creativity, your compassion, and yes, the think and do attitude of NC State out into this big old world. And I'm so proud and happy of all of you. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Congratulations. I invite everyone to join our graduates to stand as Acapology helps us to sing our alma mater. And one last time, go Pack!
ever cherished NC State as thy honored shrine. So lift your voices loudly, sing from hill to ocean side. Our hearts have told you, NC State, in the folds of our love and pride.
Thank you.